Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just out here taking a quick break from my morning walk, but really excited. So, anyone that's been tuning in, they know right now we're actually building apps with AI. So, at this point, we're building a app. So, to give you a little background, you may have already seen the video. If not, go take a look at the video. Um, we're going through and we're actually building an app using AI. And this app specifically is going to be a need that we have for our business. Specifically, it's really hard to find talent at last minute notice. So, to give you an example, a lot of times business owners, we own a restaurant. Some business owners, own a variety of different type of businesses. And what we find is often it's hard to get team members to show up um, just to get team members to show up. Like in the restaurant industry, that's just kind of the nature of the game. So instead of complaining about it, sitting here and woe is me, we came to a point where we're just going to find a solution. So our solution initially is going to be a day labor job board, and the specifics of our day labor job board is that we don't want it to go into the staffing agency realm for a number of reasons. Our primary business is restaurants, and we don't want to get into a situation where we're now managing a staffing firm. So we take a lightweight firm that will allow us to, a lightweight app that will allow us to find talent in the local city, local state, onboard folks really quickly, and then ultimately share the solution with other business owners. So the path that we're taking is leveraging AI to build this out. Now, the most recent video that we did, it showed the planning stage. So, we go through the planning, okay, how the site gonna be designed, what tools we're gonna use. I'm not gonna bore you with that because nowadays that we have AI doing the coding, that is not as hard of a piece. The harder part that we have to focus on nowadays is making sure that we're planning it properly, making sure we have a good security foundation in place so that when we do launch the app, we're not met with a situation where we run into a lot of issues. So we're really excited. To the new folks just joining in, I'm just talking about the app that we're building. So we're showing folks how to build apps using AI code. And the idea is that we're going to make it as simple as possible. So definitely very, very excited about that. If anyone saw the video already, at this point, we're still in the beginning stage. So watch the video, tune in, because right now we're in the planning stage. And I'll reiterate for those that just joined, I'm Kari. I'm on my daily walk, and I'm trying to, give you guys an idea of the videos that we are building. That way, you know, you can kind of follow along in the journey. It's going to be really important to me that you guys leave comments and let me know. Say, hey, this video should do this. This video, I mean, sorry, this app should do this. This app should do that. So right now we're building a job board app because our business needs team members, and we have a high turnover rate, so we need a app where folks can just come to, and business owners, also people that need jobs. So let's say if you're in your local community, you need a job. There may be a business there that's like, hey, we need someone's help just for a day. They may not be able to afford to pay for folks to be there for multiple days, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a job board primarily aimed at day labor. Now, if you know anything about Indeed and other sites like that, it's not always set up that way. Indeed and sites like that is set up for more long-term employment. Hey, Joy McCurley, I see you're my number one fan. So hello, I'm happy to have you on here. But so yeah, everyone, this is my first time doing a live. So if I mess up, give me a little grace, please. Or you can give it to me hard, either way. But long story short, I'll be totally transparent. I cannot contain the excitement of what we're about to do. Um, Literally, I am super, super excited. And I apologize if I'm pausing because I have messages coming in from my team as because I'm a full-time business owner as I do this. But yeah, so long story short, I'm getting off track here. Here's the main point. The main point is we're building an amazing app, and we're going to build it step by step, and we're going to build it together. So check out the first video. The first video kind of goes through the details of how we're building out the app, how it's going to look. But when I woke up this morning, I had an epiphany and I said, I just don't know if that's good enough. So we're going to take another pass at the app before we start building. Now the AI builds for us. We don't focus so much on the code as much as we're going to focus on the planning. Because if anyone here ever built an app, or if you want to build an app, I'm gonna tell you right now, the biggest thing is you want to make sure that you get the foundation solid. Think about a house. Like imagine if you go out to build a house, you're like, oh, I want a jacuzzi. Oh, I want three bedrooms, five, five kitchens. Now, no one does five kitchens, but you never know. Someone may want five kitchens. But the moral here is imagine if you start building without a solid foundation. So it's okay to take a little bit longer. At the end of the day, we're building these apps to make our lives easier. Some people want to build the app for their business. Some people want to build the app because they want to resell it to make money. And regardless of whatever the use you have for the app, it's fine. Um, we're just here to build apps. My job as an instructor, by the way, I love to teach. So that's why I'm here. I really, really, really love to teach. And I'll make sure that, everyone learns because I'm going to break it down to the most simplest form possible so that we all learn and we have a good time learning. But I guess the biggest thing I can tell you is going back to this app specifically, we're starting at the planning phase. After we're done the planning phase, we're going to go in and we're going to look through and we're going to once again, I apologize. I'm getting messages from my team members. I'm dual tasking here. I'm dual tasking. But we're gonna have the planning phase. That's where we learn and we think about, we research how we want our apps to be built. Then we're gonna go in. We're gonna work with Claude Code. We're gonna have Claude Code generate the code, and we're gonna have pictures pulled up. We're gonna have the site rendered. We're gonna have it not only on web, we'll also have it on mobile. So we use a program called React, which can get our sites off of Vercel, which is the cloud. And I'm going way too deep right now. Don't worry about all that. But the moral of the story is you're going to have your app on the web. You can also have your app on mobile apps. And we're going to do it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be easy. Hey, Jackson, 254, happy to have you here. I'm just starting the streaming thing, so I don't really know where my live viewers come from. But it doesn't really matter where you come from. I'm just happy that you're here. Jackson, happy birthday. Jackson, are you a subscriber already or are you new to my streams? Hey, everybody in the chat, do me a favor. Let's wish Jackson 254 a happy birthday. Jackson, how old are you turning if it's not too personal of a question? Okay. And Jackson, while you answer, I'm gonna continue on because we gotta get people taught up. So if you guys could share this stream, the reason why right now is so critical as opposed to any other time is because we're just starting a new build. We're going to build a day labor site. We're building um, a day labor website. So that's what we're working on. And if you guys have any other insights on what kind of sites we should build, let me know. But so typically I go on a daily morning walk and it's kind of for a holistic reason because at the end of the day, when we're building, we have to have our mind and our body right. So it's deeper than just go online and build. But I'm gonna tell you, building is fun. And if you're building with me, sometimes we want to build for 18 hours nonstop. So let's make sure you got your mind, your body, your soul ready because we do build for long times. And it's like I said, it's not necessary. When you find something that you love and that you're passionate about, it kind of does become necessary. Hey, folks, I need y'all to hold on for a second. I have to respond to this message. Okay, so I stepped away for a second. Okay, so I stepped away for a second. I'm back though. I'm still learning how to use this thing. Okay, food you never get tired of. Food you never get tired of. Okay, if anyone wants to answer that question, let me know food you never get tired of. I'll let you know food I never get tired of. Um, One is hummus. I love hummus. More recently, I like hot pot. And yesterday I had something called korma, which is Indian food, which was very, very good. But let me know, which was very, very good. But let me know what you think as well. I think I may have told you guys I run a full-time business, so I have messages coming through. I think I may have told you guys I run a full-time business, so I have messages coming through. But yeah, so I'm gonna reiterate. I'm not sure if we have new folks here that just came into the room or folks who are already here. But please let me know, your name if you like, or if you know, don't let you don't have to. Um, oops. This is my first time going live, so I'm learning how to do things. I'm just happy to have everybody here. But just to let folks know again, what we're doing is we're building a let me see how I get this off screen. This is distracting me. Hold on, guys. Okay. So pretty much what we're doing here is we're using Claude Code to build new sites. The first site that I want to build is a job board. If you guys have other ideas, feel free to let me know. I'm happy for everyone that's joined in to this channel. This used to be a crypto and stocks channel where I went through and I told folks how to buy Solana a couple years ago. But more recently, I think AI is a little bit more important. So I transitioned over to an AI channel. A lot of folks have been saying they want to learn how to use AI, a lot of beginners. So this is aimed at beginners specifically across the globe. So for the time being, we're going to run this as an AI learning channel. And I know how to do things with AI, so I'm sharing my knowledge. Anyone else that has knowledge to share, let me know, and you can share your knowledge as well. But our big goal during this time is to really learn how to, or focus on building different tools. So let me know what kind of tools. Let me know in the comments. And that's what we're going to do. If folks will hold on for 1 second, I got to check another message. Okay, I'm still here. All right. So who else do we have in the room today? Anyone? Let's see.